Coming to terms with being transgender is, well, it's a journey. Some days it's like putting a jigsaw together without having the picture on the box, whereas other days it's like looking at a reflection and seeing something newer, something truer. I know how hard it can be to sit with this realization, so let me talk about the 5 things that helped me accept me for who I am. Because the truth is, learning to accept yourself is like brewing a good cup of tea. It takes time. It takes patience.
Give yourself permission to question.
I spent so long trying to convince myself that questioning my gender was just a phase. But questioning isn't the answer. It's how we treat our questions that matter. It's okay to ask yourself the question, what if I'm trans, without having the answer immediately. Some things just take time to unfold, and that's okay. Because every journey starts with a question, and you deserve the space to ask it.
Look at your joy, not just your fear.
It is so easy to focus on fear, focus on change, focus on what others think. I think it's important to remember that when I first wore something that felt right, I didn't feel fear. I felt light. Instead of asking yourself, what if this goes wrong? Ask yourself, when do I feel most like me? Your joy is your clue.
Find the right words.
For a long time, I thought I couldn't be trans because I didn't have the right words. But language isn't a test you have to pass. It's a toolbox. If you don't like the word trans yet, try exploring. And if she doesn't fit, try they for a bit. Give yourself space to try on words, just like you would with clothes.
Your pace, your path.
There is no deadline to figuring yourself out. Some people know when they're 4, and some people don't know until they're 40. Comparing yourself to others won't speed up your journey, but it will make you feel like you're falling behind in a race that doesn't exist. Where you are right now, it's okay. It's enough.
You don't have to do this alone.
The first time I said, I think I might be trans, out loud, it felt like stepping off a cliff. But I landed on solid ground. Find people who can see you. Maybe it's a friend, a support group, or a stranger on the internet who can put into words what you couldn't. You don't need to figure this out in isolation. So if you're watching this, wondering if you're trans, wondering if you'll be ever okay with it, breathe. Where you are right now, it's okay. It's enough. And I promise, wherever you are going, it's somewhere beautiful.